Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, September 6th. We do need to start moving forward on our harvest, or planting. So from what I've heard, anytime after the last week of August or during the last week of August is fine to plant your crops for next year. So there's nothing wrong with planting now. I've got these two fields fertilized. We can at least plant these two. They said wheat and canola can be planted for a winter harvest. So no barley, but wheat and canola. So we're going to go up here and I'm going to go ahead and get that started today. A couple days have passed since I saw you last time. Things are getting serious with Janet. My allergies have kicked in, so if I sound snuffly and sneezy, it is only because I am. Anyway, our fields are ready for planting. We do need to put some slurry down on this other field, and it's probably going to take us a while. But I'm going to at least get these two planted, and we want to get the planting done before the end of September, so I figure we might as well get started now. Do it now. The good news is our plants have started growing. I'm hoping that we get another... What the... Oh, no, 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 no. I'm hoping we get another harvest, or another harvest of veggies. But if we get to the last day of September, we'll go to the fair and sell off all of our eggs and milk. Won't get as much money, but the hope is that these will be ready. As you can see, they're starting to pop. They look different. You can definitely see there's pumpkins growing on there. These look the same. Wait, which ones are pumpkin? Wait. That's a cucumber or something. Those look like cucumbers. I think those are pumpkins. Oh, look at these. Got some melons. Those are probably pumpkins. But why are some of these more advanced than others? I don't know. Those could be cantaloupe. These are probably beans. These have gotten taller. I don't know what else I've planted. Tomatoes, maybe. Tomata. What are these? Well, I guess we'll find out. But plants have grown another stage, so that's good. But they need to hurry this up. Those are our peppers. Now, the good news is... Sorry about the sniffs. Once again, allergy season's here. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's just, it makes me sick. So... all I can do is just kind of grin and bear it. But for those of you that are new to the channel, this happens every year. This tree has nothing on it. But a lot of these trees, these are ready. A lot of these trees have tons of apples on them. Anyway, my point is we'll get to make applesauce and sell it. So that's good. Good news for us, for the farm, for the well-being of my farm. Let's go ahead and get this guy started up. We're going to run over and say good morning to Janet. I might have already done that, but I don't remember. I think I did already today. So anyway, a couple days have gone by since I talked to you last. I did do a plowing mission. Made a little extra money. We need to start making some social points here. Those are going to become important because you can hire workers when you get 50,000 social points. I keep spending them, and I get why they do it, but I don't know why social point spending is so expensive. It's kind of stinks. But let's say good morning to our lovely Janet. Janet and Bob Builder. Bob and Janet Builder. I like the ring of that. I think it's a match made in heaven. I had to explain to my wife, I'm like, look, honey, this is Bob that's marrying Janet. It's not really me that's marrying Janet. It's Bob. Oh, by the way, Lumberjack Dynasty is out. It's looking like it was pretty buggy when it first came out, so I haven't done anything with it, but we will probably start a series very soon, like this next week, doing Lumberjack Dynasty. So be prepared for that. It is in early access, and so, but once again, made by the same people that made this game, and it looks pretty decent at this point. There she is. Hey. Janet and her brother Jeff. What's his name? Joseph.
We'll talk later.
Can't we talk now?
Hi there.
Good morning, friend.
Good morning, honey. Hello, beauty. So nice
Hello,
to see you.
beauty. So nice to see you.
Sweet.
That's so sweet. You are really nice.
We'll talk later. Yeah, I've already talked to her today. I gave her a box of chocolates, too. Because bribery actually will get you somewhere. All right, let's head back home. We've arrived back on the firm. There's my Sita. I don't know how much. We have like 100 wheat seed. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I'm hoping it is. We're going to fill the seeder with, we have 380. Oh, that might be enough. So this thing is, full. Okay. Now, unlike Farm Sim, you actually can overseed. So be careful when you're seeding, because this will actually put seed down even when you don't want to. Wait, is this thing running? Yeah, but it's just going. But you can see it doesn't use much. We'll do the best we can to cover the whole field. Wow, that seed's at a really high rate of speed. I don't think that's very realistic. But it only seeds when you're on the field, so that's a good thing at least. It's a little weird. And you don't want to run over the spot that you've seeded already. That will actually, I think, yeah, you know what, maybe you will. No, it'll kill the field. That's right. If it's the same thing as Farm Expert, it'll actually kill the field. So you gotta be careful not to kill what you've planted. It makes fertilizing a little bit harder. But you try to do it before the plants sprout. All right. Off to the races. The world's fastest seeding. Arthur gets the fields done in 10 minutes. It's weird not to turn the seeder on and off. Whoa, look out! Yeah, see, it doesn't seed there. It only seeds when you're actually on the field. So strange. %. So I don't know if we'll run out or not, but we'll have to see. Once again, believe it or not, this is my first time actually seeding in this game. I've seeded in Farm Expert, but never in this game. So I don't know how if we're gonna have to go to the store and get more seed. It looks like we might run out. Pay attention, Arthur. I think when I've seen them do this in real life, they go a little bit slower. All right, guys, I'm going to get this field seeded. I'll catch you when I'm getting close to the end. I'm definitely going to run through all of this seed. I don't know. Unfortunately, yeah, like I'm going to have to go at some point to the shop and buy more. I'm thinking we probably need 1,000 altogether for these 3 fields, because we've used 300 on this field. There might be a little bit left when we're done, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be nothing left, because let's see, we're down 145, so we've used over half of what we started with. I'm over halfway done with the field though, but really it took about 300 to do this field, so I figure that other field will be about the same. And then the big field up top, I don't know, probably 700, maybe more. I don't know. We shall see. So here's the problem with seeding the way that I did it, where we did 2 different sides of the field. You're wasting seed every time you turn around. That sucks. But it's too late now. Lesson learned. Next time, don't seed both sides of the field unless the field is perfectly square. Otherwise, you'll end up doing what I just did, and I'm going to have to use up all this seed. Got some overlap going on. Each turn takes about 20 seed, 20 kilograms. I think we're going to get this done, though. 85 left. We had 100 at the top of the last one, so we should be fine. So that's cool. Something new every day. It's the first time I've ever used the seeder in this game. Pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. Hopefully you guys like that. Yee-hoo. All right. All wrapped up there. We're going to do this field now. Might as well use it all up. And then see if there's anything left in the magazine. I don't think there is, but we can try. I don't know how much this holds. I think 360 is the max, so looks like they gave us 1 seeder full. Doing it this way, we don't waste any. $38 kilograms. And I think it'll tell us when we get out. I would imagine it'll say you're running low or you've run out. But the rest of our money is going to go into this. We might have to sell some more product to get enough money to buy the seed, because I don't know how expensive seed is, but I'm imagining it ain't cheap. So but we shall see. We're about to run out here. 10. Don't break the cedar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. And we ran out. And now we're going to have to reseed that row because, well, it only went halfway, and I'm going to have to start down at the bottom of the field again to get back to where we were. Didn't think that one out. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's see if there's anything left in our magazine. I don't think there is, but we'll check. Come on, back it in. Oops. No, no. Stop and go breaking. All right, magazine. Oh, we do. Okay. So that's good, I guess. What is Fertex? Fill with fertilizer. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what the difference between fertilizer and Fertex are. What a waste. Oh well. There's bound to come some trouble in your life. But that ain't nothing to be afraid of. Doo-doo-doo. You know, there's bound to come some tears up in your eyes. Well, that ain't no reason to fear. Sorry, that was my really bad impression of Rich Mullins. Met that guy once. Really down-to-earth dude. One of the nicest people I've ever met as a musician. Usually, rock musicians, no matter how big or small their popularity is, they're usually kind of cocky. He was just a really, really nice guy. All right. Anyway, so we have a little bit more work to do. If it worse comes to worse, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this field because now we have enough to finish the field. And I'm going to start fertilizing that upper field because, once again, we don't have to have this planted until the end of September. I'd like to have all of the manure down first before I do it, and then go back over it later with regular fertilizer. So we'll have to see how that works out. But we should have enough time and manure over the next couple weeks to finish that field, but maybe not. I don't know. We might have to buy manure. We'll see. Geez, both Jason and my son responded to me on Facebook at the same time to 2 different questions. What are the chances? Sorry about the dings, guys. I left Facebook open by mistake when I started recording. Forgive me, for I have sinned. So sorry, this is not the most exciting episode, but people have been asking, like, hey, where's Farmers Dynasty? And to be honest with you, I've been trying to get the weeks to pass by, but it requires me to sit down and at my computer and actually just sit here and play, which I've been doing, but I'm trying to get to the point where those veggies are grown so we can continue the storyline. But this is part of the storyline. I figured, seeding is, something that we were going to be doing on the video. So I thought, well, I'll get it done now because I want the crops to grow early enough that, or get planted early enough that they'll pop up. And so I guess what happens is, in the game, you may see them pop before the end of the season, but they will definitely grow early in the year. So you'll be able to harvest them, but it's just wheat and canola, so be careful. Now, I only am going to do wheat because I want the straw. I don't really care about canola. Once we've harvested our first harvest for the year, this next year, because we have so much stored straw, I think what we're going to end up doing is seeing how the straw is next summer, and then we will, if it's a good thing, then we'll kind of look at a cash crop. So I'll put maybe beans or something in, and we'll grow them and harvest them in September, and then put wheat down for the winter again. So, because really, once again, I'm not worried about the wheat. I really just want the straw to feed my cows. But if we have enough, which we should after harvesting this next spring, and we should have enough for another 2 years, then I don't really need to worry about planting wheat again in the summer. So we can get our wheat and then feed the cows with the straw and do some kind of cash crop. And I don't know what a good cash crop is, to be honest with you. In this game, I'm assuming corn is not, because in Farmers Dynasty, corn was the epitome of worthless. Like giant tippers full, it was like, oh, $3,000. Oh, okay. Really, the big money was in once again the greenhouses. Now you can see here, if we could save up and buy a big greenhouse, that's going to be better off for us than buying big farming equipment, because the greenhouses make more money than the farm does. Now, if we get enough fields and field space, we can still generate a decent amount of income using, farming. But I think the long-term goal for me is to work towards getting another, a big greenhouse facility and planting it full of stuff, and then, you know, selling that stuff in the summer, and then when the farmer's market comes around, making a killing at the farmer's market. Because you can imagine if we had, you know, those greenhouses are about 5 times the size of my current greenhouse or larger. If we could have had that much, we would have had over $100,000 worth of sales at the farmer's market. So I think we really need to kind of invest in that direction, and you know, we can get maybe $300,000-$400,000 out of a greenhouse a year if we do it right. So let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure we'll get one more harvest, and then we'll plant again. They said that the winter harvest is always sparse. Like if you plant the greenhouse over the winter, it is sparse. But we're gonna do it anyway, just to do it. Grammy, are you a good dog? Good doggy. My doggy is such a good doggy. I love my doggy. Pardon me once again. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully no one else is having allergy problems. Hopefully you're all staying out of the riots and staying healthy from COVID, but whatever. The world we live in. As long as there's been mankind in society, there's been riots. Don't always understand why people like to burn down what belongs to them. You know, it's like I watched some of the things that were going on. I totally understand why people are upset. And I won't even go into that part, but it was horrible, and it was worth getting upset about. But at the same time, why would you tear down your own neighborhood? It's the dumbest thing ever. I'm going to go smash the windows out of Walgreens because they have anything to do with police violence. I'm going to break the doors off the, you know, local tire place because they had anything to do with. It's just. It's mind-boggling to me. But anyway, people do what people do. And some of it's just really stupid, in my opinion. All right, so we have finished seeding these fields. And I am going to go park my tractor. And we're actually, before we do that, though, we're going to check out and see how much. I think we have enough manure to start up on the top field. So we'll put some manure down up there and see how that field's doing. We might even make a trip to the granary to sell some of our crop. Somebody said that you can't use the big tipper with the little tractor, but that's untrue. You actually can. But I don't know that I feel like spending that kind of money on a tipper. I don't. Maybe I'll just make the trips. I hate making the trips, but I think that in the long run, we'll get that stuff later. And I'm kind of rushing to get to a bigger tipper, but I don't really have to have a bigger tipper. Let's go ahead and put this away. Unhitch. And let's go ahead and grab our poop spreader. Oh, it's parked the wrong way. Oh boy. Squeeze. Got it. Skilled driving. Fill her up, Sam. All right, so we've emptied out our manure. We'll get as much of the field done as we can with manure. It may not be. Well, I think by the end of before the season's over, we should have enough to put. That's our next goal, is to get that field slurried. If it doesn't happen by like the 25th of September, we're going to go ahead and plant with wheat and just call it a loss as far as fertilizing goes. But we'll definitely put solid fertilizer down, like Fertex or whatever. I don't know what the difference is between Fertex and the regular fertilizer, but maybe Fertex gets rid of like it's like an herbicide or something. We may have to put that down too. We have to watch our crops. I don't know how infestations work in this game, but I know in Farm Expert you had to watch because you could get fungicide and and insects on your crops, and you had to take care of that. I know that they have those chemicals in this game, so we may have to care for our crops that way too. Right button A and then cruise control. There we go. I wanna be special, 'cause I'm a creep. My friend's daughter posted, she did a cover of that song on an acoustic guitar, and it is just, she did it. Check it out. Her name's Valerie Valek. V-A-L-E-K, her last name is spelled. And it was phenomenal. I'm like, Peep, this is like, we call her Peep. I've known her since she was born, basically. She was born at the same time my son Mark was born. And she just incredible. She really, I had no idea she could sing, and it's like professional. I was like, Peep, this is incredible. But she's all, I'm sure, embarrassed about it. But anyway, it's Creep by Radiohead. She did a cover, and it's really good. Wait a minute. What the? I pressed start. Ugh. Start. What the heck? There we go. So we're putting down the poo. Anyway, blow that video up because it's great. Get out there and watch it. Give her thumbs up, give her likes. Make her do more music. Super talented. Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't know how much of this field we'll get done, but I'm hoping we get a decent portion of it finished. Let's see. We've used up 2,000 liters so far, and we're about 1% done. Sorry once again. Keep it rolling, mi amigo. Let's see. No, we're still over 5,000. Just went into 4,000s. I can see getting half this field done. If that's the case, if we can get almost half the field done, we'll definitely get this finished in the next couple weeks, because that was only like a week and a half worth of fertilizer, I believe. It might be 2 weeks worth. But we have 3 weeks to produce enough fertilizer to get this whole thing done. So I think we'll be okay. You know what? As long as we get most of the field, I'm happy. Poo! Poo spreader! Yay! Poo! You guys having fun? Good. It's a nice day for farming. It's a nice day for poo spreading. Ow! It's a nice day to start again. Uh-oh. Stop spreading. Stop spreading the... Oh, for crying out loud. Now it shuts off. It's so delayed. Start spreading the poo. Sorry, I can't help myself. Yeah, we're done. We're going to get half this field done. Maybe. Probably. Don't overlap. Don't do that ever again. Man, I am jonesing Taco Bell right now. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's like midnight. I'm like, what can I eat? Oh, Taco Bell. I'll be sick tomorrow if I do, though. I don't know, guys. I always get migraine headaches when I have Taco Bell before I go to bed because of gastric reflux. Man, I got Gromit a Nyla bone, and he is loving it. You like that bone, Gromit? Are you happy? Yeah? You like that? Good boy. He's such a tightly wound dog, man. He's a Border Collie Lab mix, and a lot of times he's just all lab. Like, sleeps and just kind of hangs around, and then all of a sudden, you know, he's like all wired and crazy. That's the Border Collie. Pretty high-strung. Cute as all get. He's cute as a button, and he loves my kid, so that's good. But when I first got him, I was a little concerned he was going to be, you know, he was a little growly and nippy as a puppy. But when I went to England, he spent a couple months with my friends, and they have 4 big dogs. Like, Gromit's big. He's probably like 70, 60 pounds. They have dogs that are like 100 plus pounds, like these big, like, I don't know what they are, but one of them's a German Shepherd, and then like 2 of them are like these, this like, they're not Pyrenees, but they're like the size of a Pyrenees. They're just big, big dogs. And they taught Gromit to behave. He came back a much better, much more well-mannered dog, but he still is socially, he's still a little bit awkward, and I'm trying to get him socialized, but he doesn't like other people, man. He'll just, if I'm taking him for a walk and there's people outside, he's like, I'm like, Gromit, take it easy. You know, same with other dogs, he gets crazy. One time, I was walking him when I first got him back, man, and the car drove by, and he tried to go after the car, like, almost yanked me over on the leash. He went chasing after the car. I'm like, no! He doesn't do that anymore. He's gotten used to seeing cars go by, but, you know, there was a while where I was like, I don't know, man, this dog is like, he's going to be problem. He's going to be trouble, but he's actually turned out to be a great dog. Aren't you, Grommy? You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You got your bone. Are you showing me your bone? Is that your bone? Yeah. Are you happy with your bone? Good boy. Elfie, my wife's dog. Well, he's my dog too, but he has this little stuffed teddy bear. It's a dog toy, but he just loves that thing. And until, I don't know what happened, but for like weeks and actually for months, he had this thing, and he'd just walk around with it, and like he's just so careful with it. And then for some reason, like the other week, he just ripped it to shreds. He's like, "Rrr." We're like, what the heck, Alfie? But he loves that little thing. It's like his little puppy, man. Even now, he still, even though he ripped it up, he still carries it around like everywhere he goes. Like he cries when he squeezes it. It makes it squeak, and he's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like it makes him cry. It's so funny. A weird thing, you know. Oh, and we're about to run out. Bink. All right, we did really good. We definitely got half the field done. So I'm thinking by the end of the season, we should be able to fill this up again. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be. Well, I'm going to get as much done of it as I can. I no guarantees there, but if we can get that down, and then before the season's over, we can run Fertex or fertilizer on these fields before they start growing. So I think once again, if I run over them once they start to grow, it will kill the crops. So I want to get like tomorrow. I need to do it, in the next episode we need to fertilize. So how much money do we have? Oh, we got like 1,200 bucks. We should have enough to buy fertilizer. And then by the time we seed, like I said, if I have to, I'm trying to save the wheat to sell at once. But if I have to sell some of the wheat to buy fertilizer, I'm okay with that. We might need to get, because I think we'll make $4,000 or $5,000 off a tipper load. In fact, for the end of the episode, why don't we go do that? We'll go ahead and sell one tipper load, and then we'll call it a night. But I do want to get one tipper load out there. Let's go ahead and unhitch. Nope. Hitch. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. Whoa! This time I didn't leave myself enough space. Espace. I did not leave enough espace to get through. How about you? Where's my harvester? Oh, it's in the barn. That's right. I need to eat some eggs and I need eat more eggs and then we're gonna grab some grain, please. I love Radiohead. They're so depressing though. I try not to listen to them, but I do love them. It's like, should I listen? Should I not? I don't know. Do I want to be depressed? Yeah, sure. Then listen to Radiohead. I don't really want to be depressed. Then don't listen to Radiohead. Dang it. I can't make up my mind. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the mill. I will see you guys when I get down there. So see you in just a moment. Just enjoying the sights and sounds. I do really like the way it does feel like fall, doesn't it? The sun, the way the fields move in the wind. I feel like I'm on a hill somewhere in Europe. I mean America. But it does have that fall feeling to it, like the crops are ready. What's up, Grom Grom? What do you want? What? 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 You've already been fed. You can't have any more food. What? Oh, a roll, roll, roll. A roll, 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 roll. What's the matter? Hi. All right, so let's sell this crap. No. No. You've been for a walk. You've been fed. You've had a treat. That's all you need. Boy, you got excited when I said that. Will this tell us how much we made? We had 1,000. So a little bit over $2,000. And we're out. But we have 3,600 bucks. And that's good. So now we should have enough money to buy the rest of the seed that we need. I don't know how much fertilizer is, but I mean, I don't know how much seed is either. I could be totally wrong about that, and we'd be like $1 billion and we're broke. What does this lady have to say? Because I know we talked to her, but
We'll talk later.
all right, Sybil. Oh, she looks just like the fair lady. Different color outfit, same exact face. All right, Sybil. See you later. That is quite an outfit to wear when you're farming. She's going to be sunburned and mosquito bitten. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is setting on another day. Well, not really setting, but it's going down. What time is it? Oh, it's only 5. Okay. It's dinner time. It's time to go home. Time to take the old tractor home and go to bed for the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this thrilling episode as we seeded and fertilized with manure. I will continue to play this here and there and work towards my goals. Next time anything happens that's exciting, I will definitely record another episode. I'm sorry it's been so long. I know that there's been some of you guys that have been pretty desperate to get another episode and asking, where's the next episode? So I will get this out tomorrow. But I just wanted you guys to have something to watch. But it will be probably another week or two before another episode comes out. Don't despair. We are not quitting the series. I'm going to continue to play this game. I want to get married. I want to grow a successful business, and that's going to take time. So the series will continue. Don't be afraid. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Be sure to check out some of my other series. The SnowRunner stuff's going really well. We got a lot of good farm sim stuff out there and more to come. So have a great night. See you next time. Bye.